Hey guys, Novaexplosion. Welcome back to more Breath of Fire 3. We're back with the game. We have the Desert of Death to conquer today. It's happening. We have to do it at some point. Now, there are a couple of ways to go through this place, but it is commonly agreed upon that this is like the worst dungeon in the entire game. Let alone like one of the worst parts of Breath of Fire 3. Now, there are two items you can grab here, but I want to be completely honest. I don't feel like grabbing those items. I know this place is a slog. I'm gonna get through this place as quick as possible. I was gonna consider grabbing the royal sword and the life armor, but I don't think I really want to. I think I just want to like get through the Desert of Death. Water jug's full of water. Make sure you take some with you. Get water. So we're gonna want to get a couple of water jugs. Now I have 16 servings. That's fine. Okay. I'll get into this. Horse does explain how to get through it, but Forest isn't all that helpful. Are you leaving already? I sure am, into the desert. You should wait for night and leave then. Good luck. I'm gonna make this really simple. If you're looking for a way to get the royal sword and the light armor, or life armor, if you're looking for the royal sword or light armor, I am not the video for you. This guide is not for you. This is for getting through the place as quick as possible, because I don't want to mess with it. Now, this is what we call the evening star. This star right there, the one that's blinking, that's the evening star. That determines like how close you are to get into the desert, the end of the desert. That's the North Star, false North Star. You want to travel between these two, basically until you get there for like 2 or like 3 to 4 nights. Again, if you want the royal sword and the life armor, then you have to do something a little more complex, but I really could not care less about those. I was gonna get them, but like I think I just want to get through the desert. I think if this I think when the evening star gets lower, that determines that you're getting close to the end. But yeah, this is the place. You just have to like walk really slowly. A lot of people just like quit the game at this point, and honestly, I wouldn't blame them. I wouldn't blame someone for quitting. Another thing that I'll point out, but it hasn't happened yet, so I'll wait until it happens. Also, you'll get into some battle screens, and that's going to be the confusing part. When you get into some battle screens, you have to make sure your camera angle is flipped. Yeah, like this. When this happens, the camera angle, you saw for a second it flipped there. Oh, I should have put Momo in. We will make camp soon, I think, so we'll be able to put her in. I think they let you do camp, don't they? I don't remember. Do a typhoon here. I think everything's weak to wind or something. But yeah, I didn't want to bother getting the royal sword and life armor. I figured I just want to get through this place ASAP. The royal sword is the second best sword for Ryu, but even still, like, I'm lazy. And I'd rather not give the Desert of Death, like, more of my time. Ow. You would kill Nina, of course. Why am I using Nina here of all people? I probably should have switched her out. That's on me, though. I think S-turns is perfect, though. Stop being bulky, Scorpions. Honestly, just leave her dead so Ryu and Rei can get more experience. I'm not sure how much we're going to use her anyway. Stop taking little damage. Must have guarded or something. Ow. Alright, that one's finally dead. Now that Scorpion's taking very little. I might get Nina back because, like, without magic, this thing's gonna take forever. Let's use an ammonia. Where is it? Did I not? I have 5. I knew it. I was gonna say, did I not buy ammonias? Don't worry about being healed, because you'll make camp several times in this dungeon. So, you know, you'll make camp several times in this dungeon, so you'll be prepared for the boss. There is a boss here. Just so you all know. Ah, tornado. Oh, Nina took 0. Nice. I might use lightning with Rei. That might be the better plan. Revitalize. Typhoon did decent. Oh my word. Oh, they wait the lightning. Only I knew that sooner. Protein. Let me give myself a heal and a purify. So yeah, the most confusing thing is this. It's gonna switch your camera angle. See? This is not where we were. So a good way to know, see, that's the evening star. Still really high up there. North Star, false North Star, just keep walking between. I'm really considering fast forwarding because this is so boring. I also try to like, again, I'm gonna switch in Momo as soon as we can. Maybe ice was their weakness? I don't remember. Your throat's getting dry, you should have some water. So, when this happens, you just want to wait till you start taking damage. Yeah, like that. That's one. The fourth time, you will pass out. So, you can wait till the fourth time. Yeah, this place is incredibly boring. Not only is this place incredibly boring, it's confusing for a first-time player. And Horace's instructions aren't helpful at all. So, you can imagine how this is just the worst dungeon and just the worst part of Breath of Fire 3 as a whole. And you could get the Royal Sword and Life Armor, but I'm just like, I'd rather just get through this place faster. These fields are all the same, by the way. They're all just like these big open fields that we saw on the world map. Oh, Magmate is weak to... I think it's probably Ice Blast. I mean, it looks like a volcano enemy. You dodge. Ryu, you should have killed. You would reprise. Yeah, I just wanted to get through the Desert of Death. Oh wow, you're not weak to Ice Blast. I was very wrong. Not Clarine. Hate getting poisoned. No raid. You dodge. But yeah, I had to like, before I record this session, I wanted to like, I know lightning works well on you, so we're gonna do that now. Because I wanted to... I didn't think about it, it was kind of pointless. Doesn't matter though. Ryu didn't really have anything else to do. You can hit the Magmate for some extra damage. Do this instead. That's why it's been a while since I've recorded, because I had to like, let alone the fact that I've been busy with other stuff, I had to like, I googled like the best way to get through this place, because I had a guide originally, like, oh, there's videos out there, like you could find the video, how do you get through this place while getting the Royal Sword and Life Armor, so if you want those, just look up that video. I found the video on YouTube, it's not too hard to find. But, I just want to get through this place, like, as fast as I can. So, you know. If you want to get the extra goodies, then you should have looked out for that video. You should have, like, find one. You can find guides out there. Someone's done it. I know that because I found it myself. I don't know, attack, and then you go for Typhoon, I guess. Using Nina was a mistake. If I can go back in time, I would switch her out. I want to bring Momo in. I probably just want to use Momo, Ray, Ryu for the rest of the games just so we can finish it. We're close to the end of the game. After Desert of Death is the final dungeon. If the final dungeon is after this, it's bad enough that this place is like right before the final dungeon. When you get to Desert of Death, you're at the end. I should have used Lightning with Ray. That's my mistake. You're at the end when you get here. You're right at the end of the game. Like it's right before the final dungeon. That's also what makes it, like, even worse. Someone please kill this magma rock. Why is it so bulky? Yeah, lots of X turns at least. 30. Or is it? Do I have jump still? I think I got rid of jump. Yeah, I don't know. It's something. Why is this enemy so bulky? It's a giant rock, but still. That's mostly for Ryu, by the way. Someone please kill it. It's still alive. Oh, finally. 800 experience, though. It's really worth it. Can't complain about that. Find me, and also do rejuvenate. Like I said, we're gonna get healed. I think we get like 2 to 3 encounters every night. Oh, hello. Might as well grab this. Moon tears. I don't remember what those do. They're mine now. Again. Pulse, North Star, Evening Star. We just started, so it's really high up there. I might honestly fast forward at one point or another. That up just in case. After like the first night or two, I'll probably resort to fast forwarding. Because it is really boring. Not only is it confusing for a first time player, but it's just boring. Even if you know what to do, it's boring and such a slog. It makes sense to have to go through a desert to get to Kairjan, which is the final dungeon. But they've done it in like the worst way imaginable. Yeah, now the stars start to disappear, which makes it even more confusing. The sun has risen. Walking during the day only wastes energy. Time to make camp. Do I have to press start? Oh, I do. Alright. I want to switch in... I want to switch in Momo instead of Nina. Didn't hear Momo. I think we're just using this party for the rest of the game at this point, because we're so close to the end. What do you guys have to say about this monstrosity of a dungeon? Oh, it's so hot, I'm panting like a dog. That's all you have to say? We're supposed to head north, right? As long as we can see the stars, we should be alright. Yeah, not really the best hint, Nina. Obviously look at the stars, but it's a long trip ahead. Better conserve water as much as possible. Don't this just beat all? Everywhere you look, sand. How are you supposed to know which way you're going in this? I agree, Ray. I agree. But yeah. Just continue with the desert. I hope I could just get through this place and never have to look at it again. Alright, here we are again. So, Evening Star. This way. Does the game force me to make camp? I don't remember. I thought the game forced me to make camp. I'm literally looking through my phone as I do this, no joke. It's like, it's boring. Getting that guide up again. I had the video I had for Desert of Death shortcut. I just want to see if it actually... Oh, my throat's getting dry. This is where I have to pay attention a little bit. That was one? Oh, enemy encounter. I gotta make sure I don't, like, forget where I was. Oh, hello. Just one Drac? Yeah, I'll do this. Paralyzed to the heat. Good for me. Oh, we got Inferno and Blizzard. I forgot about this. I think Blizzard might be the better call, but too late now. Part of me did want the Royal Sword, I'll be real with you, but, you know, I don't really want to put up with this dungeon just to get it. I think we'll be fine finishing the game without it. Good 99. Love me some X-turns. Okay, the game doesn't make you camp. You just have to manually camp. And we did one night. You have to do this for like 3 to 4 nights, I think? I think it's like 3 to 4 nights. Oh god, this place is a slug. It's such a nightmare. Oh, the camera angle stayed. Double checking. I think the evening star will get lower when we get to the end. If it isn't getting, that was 2, right? I think that was 2. So we have 1 more, and then I have to use the water jug. This place is so boring. What was Capcom thinking? Where are you? Water jug? Oh, I used 2. Dang it. It's fine. I think we have more than enough. Yeah, after this night, I might start fast forwarding, no cap. Because this is like... This is ridiculous. I've been traversing this desert for like 10 minutes. 15 minutes on recording, although there were encounters, so like, let's just say 10 minutes. And we're probably only like, barely halfway through. Assuming I'm going the right way, that is. Double checking I'm doing it right. Yeah. Not even the music is like that engaging. The music's like fine, but it's not even that. It's not even much of a lifesaver. Oh, it's a scorpion. Lightning was good on you, if I remember right. Try Blizzard with Momo. So much better with my actual party team. Oh yeah, 165. I think Ice Blast is so outdated at this point. I think they were weak to ice to scorpions, but Ice Blast is... Oh wait, I want this. The antidote. Ice Blast is so outdated at this point. I think that's why I did so little. We've had it for a while. Alright, Note Star. Oh, wait, that was close. That was spooky. I almost went the wrong way there. I think it's getting lower. It's not really noticeable, but I think it's getting lower. Boom, 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 boom. Go, Ryu, go. Could have at least made Ryu run a little faster in this segment. That would have done a major... That would have been a major improvement on this area. It still would have sucked, because directioning would have sucked. And also, like, you know, directioning in this place is nightmarish. I don't think I'll need a water jug here. Time to make camp. I love how the game, like, doesn't even, like, stop you from making camp. You can not make camp if you really want to. But you can't even see the stars, so there's no point in... There's no point in traveling in the day, because you can't even see the stars, and the whole thing is, like, you have to follow the stars. But the game doesn't just force you to make camp, it's just like, oh yeah, you know, just make camp. It trusts the fact that you'll do it. Which, I mean, who's stupid enough to actually... Okay, it is getting lower. It's hard to tell, but I think it's getting lower. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't like fast forwarding, but this gets it through the place faster. Look at how fast Ryu goes in turbo mode. Oh, wait, I need to use a water jug. Look how fast Ryu goes in fast forward. Not very fast. Sorry for the crackling noise. I'll probably turn it off for battles, though, obviously. I might still break with it because I can't stand hearing that noise for a while. If I were grinding in this game, I would mute. Like, I grinded in this playthrough, like, a little bit earlier. I would just, like, mute the game. I mute the game audio and just, like, did level grinding or something. I didn't really level grind much in this playthrough, but, like, Zenny grinding, I was more likely to Zenny grind than level grind. What you be able to handle these enemies a lot better now with Blizzard. Kill the cacti. Oh wow, it does nothing. The Magnemite still takes so long. Do I dare run? I might go Were-Tiger, honestly. I just hope Ray doesn't kill anyone. By the way, chat, I know we're not done with Breath of Fire 3. I did start recording. I started my next YouTube project that'll take this game's place. It'll be quite an interesting one. I have to do one more session of it to see if it's gonna work out though. I've had a lot of technical issues with it. So I want to do one more session to see if I can make it work. If not, I'll have to like not bother uploading it, but assuming everything works out, I will be doing that. I probably won't. Maybe I'll upload it even though Breath of Fire 3 is going on. I don't know when I'll upload it. I'm probably just waiting until I do like one more session. One more session to see. Oh, dang. Yeah, Were-Tiger just kills. I bet Ascension would be better for that too. But I'm probably just doing one more session to see if it works out because there were some technical issues with it and I kinda got them working. But I have to see if it's going to be a nightmare to do. Because if it's going to be a nightmare to do that playthrough, I'd rather just not do it. But fingers crossed, I could just make it work. I don't know when I'll upload it. I'll probably upload it, like, soonish. Like, when Breath of Fire 3 is down to, like, the last few videos. And don't get me wrong, we are close. I think the final dungeon's going to take us. I'm not going to fast forward because I'm going to talk. And also, I want to let the music play a bit. But, we're close. This is like part 73 or something. This playthrough's gonna end between 80 and 90. The final dungeon is lengthy. It will take at least 4-ish hours, probably. And you're probably like, oh, Nova, you said you were close. Trust me, we are. The final dungeon will probably take us, at the minimum, I'd say 3 hours. I think it's gonna take us, like, basically the final dungeon, final boss, ending, everything from the final dungeon to the end. It's gonna take us at least 3 hours. Like, at least 3 hours. So, you know, we are close, but at the same time, the final dungeon's pretty lengthy, but we're definitely in the home stretch. After this is just the final dungeon. We'll spend at least 3 hours. Anywhere from, like, 3 to 6 hours, maybe? Is probably the ballpark range. Hopefully not 6, though. But, I mean, hey, as long as the longer, it's fine if it takes a little longer to finish. Okay, these enemies are time-consuming. I'd rather not fight them. I mean, hey, the worst case scenario is I have like another hour or two of the Fire 3 to record. That's fine. We'll get it done. We're definitely really close. It's all gonna depend on the final dungeon and the final boss. I think I had trouble on the final boss in my original playthrough. But I'm hoping since I played this game before and I'm more knowledgeable about it, I'm hoping I won't have as much trouble with it. I think my first playthrough though, I had a bit of trouble. Hopefully this time it'll go a lot smoother though. And we'll get the Breath of Fire 4 soonish. I don't know when I'll play Breath of Fire 4 on my channel. When I do play it, I will stream it. I know that for a fact. I'm definitely going to stream that playthrough. I don't know when I'll do it. Maybe I'll do it this year. I have a lot of games releasing. I don't know if I'll be able to do it this year, but I would like to. If I have time, maybe I'll try to fit it in. Either this year. If not this year, then probably early next year, I imagine. I want to get to it pretty soon. Because I want to, like, settle which one I like more. I find Breath of Fire 3 and 4, like, of equal quality. They both have their pros and cons. And I played both of them once. Now I play Breath of Fire 3 twice. And like I said, Breath of Fire 3 was a game I restarted a lot. I restarted this game a lot, like, in the first part of the game, like, pre-adulthood arc. So, Breath of Fire 3, I restarted a lot, but I only ever finished it once before this playthrough where I'll finish it. So, you know. It'll be a fair comparison. I'll have played them to the end twice, and then I'll be able to be like, oh, like, no recency bias or anything. Like, which one do I like more? When I'm playing, like, games with the same franchise, it normally, like, sometimes I'm like, oh, I can tell, like, my favorite Tales of game. Well, Tales of is probably a bad example, because in Tales of, I find myself swaying between Graces and Berseria a lot. Like, they're both really, really good games. I probably think Berseria is better, but I just love Graces as well. But Tales is probably a bad example. I guess Wild Arms would be a pretty good example. Like, with Wild Arms, I'm just like, oh, yeah. Like, it's not until I'm playing the games, like, in close succession to each other, or, like, a back-to-back kind of fashion, or without recency bias, I wouldn't be able to tell you which is my favorite a lot of the time, because it's just like, you know. In a game franchise where I like a lot of the games, it's just hard to pick at times, so I'm just like, eh. Yeah, I have my favorites every now and then. I might run. I'm not gonna run. This group is easy. But, some franchises be like that. There are some where I'm like, oh, my favorite Final Fantasy game is Rebirth, or my favorite Tales of game, well, Tales of is really close Graces and Berseria. I probably would give it to Graces, just barely though, but Berseria isn't far behind. Like, practically right there. Or like my favorite Star Ocean game is SO6, or like my favorite SMT game is Vengeance, or something like that. Sometimes I have a clear-cut answer, but a lot of the time I don't. Why'd that one increase? Is that still the false star? I'm going to hit a save state just in case. I hope I'm still going the right way. Evening Star is getting lower. Getting lower. Music isn't bad. It doesn't justify how long this place is, though. This music is not good enough to be listening to it for like half an hour to an hour on end. It's not that good. It's fine, I guess, but it doesn't change how much of a slog this place is. Oh, we had another encounter here. I thought we already got to. Or maybe I'm getting 3 at this point for whatever reason. Oh, my item. Again, these enemies are super time consuming. And they're really... Oh, I can't run? Get out of here. That's what I thought. Those things are really slow. I'm getting X turns a lot of the time. How dare you tell me I can't run? The healing herb.